must be the 4th or 5th time they put a bin through that window. Where are they? I should have known. I should have known if I told those girls this was a very important meeting they wouldn't show up. If you want them to be somewhere at a certain time, you've got to offer them something. You know, give them a freebie. It's the only way. People these days are after what they can get. They shut themselves away behind their knit curtains, and the world outside can go to hell. If they want to escape, they buy a glossy magazine. They do. Or they change their lives with a new brand of moisturiser. Or one of them step machines that tones your thighs when you fig it out on a takeaway. Right, I'm cynic, aren't I? It's true though. If I'd have offered them some gimmick to make them more desirable, they'd have been here like a shot. What's that horrible operation where they stick a tube in your belly and pump out all the blubber? What's that? Liposuction! That's the one. If I'd have offered them free liposuction, you wouldn't have been able to move around here for all the cellulite. I'd have been fighting my way through hundreds of pairs of overripe thighs, squeezing past several thousand bulging bellies. I would. Calanice, what time do you call this, babe? Oh, I'm sorry, Lysistrata. I had to go to a meeting at work. We have got this gorgeous new manager. Very tasty. So I had to stay and chat him up a bit. Don't screw your face up like that. You'll get bad wrinkles. You worry too much, that's your trouble. Well, someone's got to, Kel. I've just been standing here hoping I wouldn't get my head kicked in. See, they've done that shopping again. Yeah? It's a right mess, isn't it? Yeah. All the fights. I know. What is the point of fighting someone just because they come from a different part of town? My husband's just as bad. I know he is. Anyway, about this jogger. I have been fantasising about him all week, Liz. I've just got to tell you about him. I thought you probably would. The thing is, he goes jogging from work in these skin-tight black recycling shorts. Ooh. As he went out of office the other day, I could hardly keep my eyes on his face. Why not? Oh, Lysistrata, use your imagination. You know, Lidford Christie. I'm winding you up, you silly cow. Actually, this could be his route. What? His jogging route. Oh, wait till you see him. He is not married or anything, and I am very tempted. Tempted? Cal? You want to watch? Oh, it's all right for you. I bet you're getting him regularly. I'm not. Actually, that's partly why I called this meeting. I'm glad I came in that case. The thing is, Cal, we're women. We're sexy. Men find us attractive. I know. They need us. They desire us. And we desire them. Exactly, that's what I mean. What are you talking about? Doesn't matter. I'll explain later. Oh my God! It's just quick. Come here. What? It's that jogger. It's over there. Oh, I tell you, I always seem to see him when he's out jogging. I hardly ever seem to see him with his clothes on. Silly me. He's going. Oh, did you see him going? Oh my God. Did you see the sauce? Oh my God. What a bloody storm, Cal. I was standing here, wasn't I? His brains are in his shorts, Cal. And he's certainly got plenty of them. Lysistrata! Hiya, not late, am I? Yes, you are late. I've just been standing here for half an hour, putting up with her. She's lusting after joggers. I don't know why you can't lust with a bit more dignity like the rest of us. That's why she's lying on the floor, you see, overcome with emotion.
I saw him, Cal, just went past it. I do admire your taste, I must say. Since I've been married, I've found myself staring at pert bottoms and bulging jeans more than I ever did before. Here, you haven't had him, have you, Cal?
See what I mean? She's overcome with lust. Come on.
Well, looky here. Anyway, I'm sorry I'm late, Lysistrata. But it's me husband, you see. Well, he went down to the Dole office, and when he came out, there was a big dent in the bonnet of his ID.
Have you told him it's not a good idea to go down there in a big flash car? It put people's backs up. Kids round here are just waiting for a nice expensive motor to do over.
Well, do you know that he reckons that someone did it? Deliberately?
Well, they hardly drop a brick on him accidentally.
Where did he park it? Well, outside the Dole office, he always does. And anyway, when he got home, because he's not gone to park walk anywhere, and when he got home, there was a great big crowd because he'd forgotten he was supposed to be babysitting. And, well, that was it. It was just awful. Oh, hang on, look at the stencil there. It's Aristophanes, look at it. Oh, neat. She's a bit rough, isn't she? Have you ever been inside her house? Well, she was telling me, boasting she was, that everything in her house, her husband got out of the skin. Oh, yeah, really. All the furniture, the curtains, the tea set, the pictures, the lot. The thing is, it's really good stuff, not rubbish like you'd expect.
But she doesn't know where it's been. It could be crawling with life. I couldn't sleep on a mattress that came out of the skin. It would be like borrowing someone else's knickers. Drasilis! How are you, babe?
All right, well,
Come in.
hello, how are you? Hello,
How are the kids?
oh, they're always in trouble, they are. My eldest boy got brought home by the police the other night. He's like a yo-yo in and out of that police station. I just wish they'd bang him in jail. Here, keep my old man company. Ooh. Here, where is everyone then? I don't know. I thought there'd be loads of people here by now.
Well, Lysistrata and I have been here for ages. I did have this interesting encounter with a gorgeous jogger though, so I'm thinking of taking it up.
You're going to take up jogging.
Now, there's a surprise. Well, I think jogging could do quite a lot for me. Of course, I'll have to go on the Sunday before I can go out and making my jogging gear. Because when you run, the fat sort of ripples across your legs every time your foot hits the pavement.
Well, I can't see you in a leotard weighing up the sweat action count. I mean, I go to Bums and Tums every week with a friend of mine.
What did you say?
Bums and Tums. It's a keep fit class, it's really good actually. I mean, since the baby and everything, I like to keep myself in shape.
Tums and tums here. Why don't they just call it tits and arms?
I do dice as well though actually. I mean, I've found that since I've been on this diet, all I can manage in one go is 2 sticks of celery and a tub of low-fat cottage cheese. After that, I'm absolutely full. I couldn't use another thing.
Well, did you know sex works off more calories than a 3-mile jog?
Listen to you, love. You're wasting your time trying to look like them pouty teachers wonders in the magazines. Here, what's wrong with a good belly on your woman?
Yeah.
I want to know. I'm proud of mine. It's a sign of fertility. Anyway, Cal, you've got nothing to worry about. Nice pair of tits on you. I've breastfed so many babies, mine are sliding down my body.
Look, I'm not interested in whose breasts are the most saggy. We've got important things to talk about.
Okay, everybody, you've got to listen to... Oh, you've got to listen to the boss. What's the plan?
Well, I think you'd all agree that life around here isn't all we'd like it to be.
Life never is all we'd like it to be, is it? Don't suppose there's a single creature living on this planet that leads a perfect life. Thing is, just got to make the best of it.
Make the best of it? What exactly do you think we've got to make the best of? Every night a little bit more of the town gets flattened, and every day we hurry home from work a little bit faster, hoping to God the kids got home from school without getting their heads kicked in. And then when we get home, well, that's it, isn't it? Can't go out again, not without a bloke to look after you. So go on then, tell me what we've got to make the best of.
Not a lot.
Exactly. The thing is, girls, we've allowed this situation to happen, and now it's taken over our whole lives.
I haven't allowed it to happen. It didn't have anything to do with me.
Well, you haven't done anything to stop it, have you? The thing is, if we keep our gobs shut, they'll think we accept any old shit they throw at us. Have you heard that there's going to be a curfew imposed on all the women in the Medway town?
What?
away from the fighting.
Well, no one's going to stand for a law like that. Oh, they makes us like prisoners.
So we've got to get up. We've got to get up and confront them. Make our voices heard.
Well, I don't understand. What is it we're supposed to be confronting? Who is going to listen to a load of women?
Men. Not just men, Cal, but our men. Men we live with, share our bed with. They're the ones who've got to listen.
I can't remember the last time I shared a bed with my husband. At least your men aren't bound up in jail like mine.
So what would you give? What would you give to have peace back on the streets? What would you give to be able to go out with your kids without worrying who's going to run out from behind the next corner? What would you give to be able to walk down the street at night instead of legging it as fast as you can?
I would give absolutely anything, Lysistrata. I mean, I've got a baby daughter and I'm too frightened to take it out most of the time. I'm sure that if there was something that we could all do to help, we would, wouldn't we, kids?
Of course we would. But Liz, you're talking to the wrong people. It's not us that's fighting. What can we do? We can do a lot, Cal. We women have got power if we stick together. Look, I've got a plan, right? And I know it'll work. It'll solve the problem once and for all.
Oh, wonderful. What is it?
It means making sacrifices. If it's something as important as this, we're prepared to make any sacrifices. Then you'll do it.
Liz, I'll lay down my life for this cause. Now, come on, tell us the plan.
Well, in order to restore peace to the Medway towns, we must give up. Are you sure you want to be committed to this one, girls?
For God's sake, just tell us what we've got to give up.
Well,
all right.
It's not chocolate.
No. In order to restore peace to the streets and make the men listen to what we've got to say, we must give up sex. What? I know it'd work. It's the best way to make them see sense. You've got to hit them where it hurts the most. Yeah!
I'm sorry, but I can't do it. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. I can't give it up. I like it too much.
Neither can I. Lysistrata, you saw that man with the enormous package? Imagine me turning down those guys. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance. I don't believe this. Less than 1 minute ago, you were promising to make sacrifices, laying down your lives for the cause. Come on, Cal. It's the only way to make a difference to our lives, to improve things for our children. You know, sex? I'll do anything but that. Oh well. The men must be right about us women then. We really are the weaker sex. All we want to do is have a bit of fun, find the right bloke, get married, and then stay trapped indoors for the rest of our lives. Yeah, we'll let them make all the decisions about our homes, our children, the way our money should be spent, the way we should look and behave. Yes, we'll leave all the decision-making to them and let them make a right cock-up the way they are at the moment. Stratilis, don't you think you could persuade women in Strood that it'd be a good idea?
Well, it's a terrible thing for a woman to have to sleep alone without a good, hard man beside her. But I think we must do it for the sake of peace.
Oh, that's easy for you to say. Your husband's in prison.
Just because my husband's in prison doesn't mean to say I don't have sex, you know. Yeah. I've had more sex since he's been in prison than I did when he was at home. Good for you. Look, Lysistrata, I just don't see how it will help end the situation. It's all so complicated. Well, I think if every single woman in the Medway towns gave up sex, that would have quite a lot of impact, don't you?
Well, how long are we going to have to give up sex for?
I don't know, Irene. It could be a couple of weeks or a couple of months.
A couple of months?
I still don't see how it will help end stop the fighting.
What if they ask for a divorce?
Well, that's not going to be any good, is it? All the women will be refusing sex. They're not going to get it anywhere else.
I'm length as possible.
Now, what are we going to swear this oath with then?
Well, can't we just sort of make a solemn promise or sign something?
I know. Stratilis, get your gin out.
What?
You know, that ready-made gin and tonic you keep in that flask pretending it's tea.
But it's an emergency.
This is an emergency, babe. Now, come on, get it out.
You ready for it? There.
Lovely. Now we lead to the ceremonial cup from which to sip the sacrificial blood.
What? I'm not drinking any blood, you dirty cow. You're sick, you are. You are weird. I'm not doing it. I'm going to break it down. I'm not sucking.
It's not real blood, Green. No, that's the way you used to do, you know. The ancient Greeks, they used to swear an oath over the blood of a sacrificial lamb or something. But we'll just use you. Right, pour it in.
Don't spill it.
Oh, it smells good. I hope you've got some lemon in there, Stratilis. I can't have some G&T without a spot of lemon.
Of course I did, babe. What do you think I am?
Let's swear the oath to this.
No, we're all going to swear it together. Right, you have to repeat everything I say. All right? Ready?
Ready?
Repeat after me. I will not allow either boyfriend or husband to approach me in an aroused state. Go on. And I will live without any sexual activity. Wearing my most seductive outfits. To inflame my husband's ardour.
Inflames what? You know, turn him on. Oh, harder.
Oh, just say it.
To inflame my husband's ardour.
But I will never yield to my desires.
I will never yield to my desires.
I will be wholly passive and unresponsive.
I will be wholly passive and unresponsive.
As I drink from this cup, so will I abide by this oath.
As I drink from this cup, so will I abide by this oath.
And if I do not abide by it, may the cup prove to be filled with water.
And if I do not abide by it, may the cup prove to be filled with water.
Do you all join in this oath?
We do.
Right, come on.
Are we all pass it now? That takes a
Right. That's that job done. Now all we've got to do is we've got to get all the other women in the Medway towns to join in.
That's not going to be easy.
Oh, one thing I forgot to say is we're going to occupy the town hall.
What?
Well, some of those blokes up there are using computers to transfer that money into the hands of the gangs on the streets. So I think that for the time being, it should be in our responsible hands, don't you?
So, we take over the town hall, then what?
Well, I've arranged to meet some other women there. We're going to force our way in, and then we're going to refuse to leave. Simple as that, really.
in there and I'm going to say to her, "Woman, you have abandoned your children and you have denied my congregational, co-international condoms, sex." Immediately. Then, without further ado, I will swing her over my shoulder, march her down the steps of the town hall, using her as a symbol of our triumph. Yeah. But first of all, we call on that mouthy bird. What's her name? That's it. Yeah, something weird like that. And we say to her, if she goes up by the doors, then she's going to suffer the consequences. Yeah. And then when she doesn't, we set fire to the doors and we smoke them out. Yeah. What do you reckon? Good plan or what? What?
Come on, men, let's hurry there. All the Lord gentlemen, face with us, see how we're there. All together, gentlemen, they sing down on the commoners. All the Lord gentlemen, the super on the strong service. All together, gentlemen, they pounded fast and on the gate. All the Lord gentlemen, they come the access to their fate. All together, gentlemen, now we spread the logs around. All together, gentlemen, they smoke them from the sacred ground. All together, gentlemen, and like a fire and burn around. Hear them all sing and shout, sing together.
A swarm of old biddies come to get rid of us. We better wave our white flags out now, Les, before they do us some harm.
Hear that, girl? These young lads are frightened of us. An army of women and we don't even outnumber them.
Well, I say that. She looks like my dear old Nan. Bless her, not even all this size now. These feminists have got to barricade themselves in. You want to get home and think of your budget. Little Joe will be getting hungry by now.
Oh, listen to that, girls. How touching. He's worried about my poor little budgie when every weekend he's out prowling the streets in his oil-stained t-shirt with his hair greased back, knife in back pocket, out with all the lads waiting to put the boot in with all the Chatham boys looking for a gown from Strood, sniffing the air, lurking in dark alleyways, like a tomcat looking for a fat rat. What a joke!
You will suffer, brother. You're going to get hurt. Hey, are we going to stand for all this yakking and catching? No! Then we just bring these torches down on their backs and put them out of their misery.
Put your buckets down. We don't want any hindrances if it comes to a fight.
You know, I feel sorry for her, Russ. I bet he gets a right earful every night. Yak, yak, yak. Yeah. He'd fake me to come home tonight. Oh, best place for him.
Which is where you ought to be if there was any justice in this world.
Look, if you don't get out of this bloody quick, you're going to get hurt. You see, lads, this is what happens when women get too much freedom.
Yeah.
In my opinion, women are only good for three things.
Yeah.
Cooking,
Yeah.
cleaning, and snacking. What have you got buckets of water for?
And you snake, what have you got fire for, as if we didn't know? Be handy for your cremation when we've finished with you.
That's where your role won't. It'll be your funeral that comes first. If you don't get there now.
We've got the water that'll put your fires out.
Put them out.
Just you wait.
Oh, the roaster on a spit.
Come on then, try.
There won't be much meat on the wood there on the roast.
Try it. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Go on.
How would you like a bath?
What are you
I'll shut your big mouth for you.
Right, that's it. Let's set fire to her head.
Same old thing again. The innate hysterical nature of women coming out in the open. Why don't
We did it to set an example to the other women. It sent them a clear message. Now you start getting hysterical and having illegitimate children, and look what will happen to you. They knew their place in those days, and life would have gone a lot more smoothly. We've got them self-done now. Give them an inch, and they'll take a mile.
We want more than an inch back there.
Now this is exactly the kind of obscene behaviour we've come to expect these days. You deserve the mistake for that comment if I had my way, lady. But you've proved my point. Women are the possessors of filthy, offensive minds. They're frail in body and fickle by nature. Oh, you give them the simplest task to perform, and they're invariably complicated, create all manner of difficulties, and in the end, produce a less than satisfactory result. As a rule, women cannot be trusted, and every married man should keep his eyes open.
I don't know you are, but these women just attacked us in the street. And what are you going to do about it?
Yes. It is a disgraceful state of affairs, but not altogether surprising. The men who support the feminists, you've only got yourselves to blame now. Look how we've handled their vices. When they go off to work every day, how do we know what seductions take place in the office? On the desk? On the photocopier? Yet we happily send them off to work every day to corrupt the lives of innocent businessmen. For a good, long, hard,
boiled
day's work. But if she stays at home, we might arrange for the gas man to call. But before we know where we are, they're banging away on the boiler. Oh, well now, the terrible consequences of our actions are to be seen. Not only is the fabric of society falling apart because of women who will not accept their domestic responsibilities, but now I, a respected pillar of society, with an enormous reputation and several important positions on numerous subcommittees, cannot get into the town hall. I find my way barred by a bunch of screaming women. It is preposterous. Well, then just stand in force, remove the barricade and bring out this one.
Yeah, go on, lads. Go on, lads.
There's no need to use force. I'm coming out of my own free will. Now, what, sir, can I do for you?
You, young lady, are breaking the law.
Young lady?
Officers, bring her out and handcuff her. Bring that young one out as well. She's just giving me the eye.
Are you blind?
If you lay so much as one finger on me, I'll make sure you are incapable of feeling sexual pleasure for the rest of your life.
What are you hesitating for? Her threats are empty. How do you like that little filly? She really has taken fancy. You can't see that, sure.
Go on, boys and girls. Catch them all, boys.
You lay one finger on her and unmove. You'll wave goodbye to your man.
I wouldn't do that, man, you freak.
No.
And these are the creatures that we allow to take charge of our innocent children.
Jay, sick.
Take hold of her, officer. Ladies, have no allow ourselves to be defeated by these women. We are going to have to storm the building.
If you do, you'll be sorry. I've got 4 times as many women in here, and we've got determination on our side. Go for it, girl!
At the moment, all you're doing is making yourself look ridiculous.
You don't listen, do you? We're looking after this money because we know how corrupt you lot are. It's not just kids on the street doing the fighting, is it? It's the big kids in suits and ties as well.
Now, I think you've blown this up out of all proportion.
Oh, she's right, you know. My husband's doing all sorts of dodgy deals, and we're going to make sure that this money doesn't go the same way.
You're making a better job of looking after it than you did. We've seen the books. Right, old mess.
Now I do feel that none of you is really qualified or able to take on such an enormous responsibility.
Lysistrata, I thought you said the photographers were going to be here and the television cameras. I want to be in the papers.
We've got all sorts of qualified people in here, mate. We've got accountants, solicitors, executives, the lots of them here.
My dear ladies, this money is needed for the day-to-day running of the town. Look, if you will see sense and agree to come out of there, perhaps we could reach an agreed sum to cover your immediate expenses.
That sounds like bribery to me.
Yes.
And as for all this sex business. I don't think you realise that the levels of sexual tension will run dangerously high.
I think we do realise that. Thank you very much. I'm discovering things about sexual tension I never thought possible. I didn't realise I had such a vivid imagination. My fantasies would really make your eyes water, you know. Well, they make mine water. Look, you know why we're here. It's in all the papers. The fighting has got to stop. We can't see anyone else doing anything about it, so we're doing it. You don't care about people like us. Don't you get bins through shop windows in your part of town? Don't you see burning cars and fighting in the streets where you live? You must be walking around with your eyes shut. The thing is, mate, it's not these women doing the fighting, but it's the women who clear up the trail of destruction. It's the women who tiptoe through the debris, bandage the wounds and dodge the missiles. Yes.
Unfortunately, now the emotive picture you present just is not borne out by the fact. Now, according to police figures recently released, well, just take for example, the incidence of car theft has actually dropped by 2%.
Wow.
Police patrols in town centre trouble spots have virtually eliminated disturbances, whilst the number of successful police convictions has actually increased.
Wow.
Now, obviously, we are still monitoring the situation, and an up-to-date report is due to be presented at the next committee meeting. Now, we are, of course, aware that improvements still need to be made.
Improvements? Like keeping us prisoners in our own home.
Here we go.
Prisoners?
A curfew to keep us off the streets after 5 o'clock. We've heard the rules. We know what you're up to.
No, now that was simply a suggestion put forward by a member of the committee as a simple measure to help keep women safe. After all, with only your best interests at heart, it's not yet been made a matter of policy, and, well, most women stay in after dark anyway.
And do you think we want to? No, this time I'm doing the talking and you're doing the listening. You listen to what I've got to say right up till the end, until I'm quite finished. No interruptions or excuses. You just shut your gob and listen to us for once. Yes.
Absolutely outrageous. Forgive me, I had no idea that premenstrual syndrome could have such devastating effects on a woman.
I haven't finished yet. I think it's about time that we explore the more feminine side of his nature. I think we should show you the world through our eyes. With failing be death, your head and your neck, and then it may be you'll be quiet. This basket filled by carding this world. Humble pie is an excellent diet. So reach up your gown and bring it down. The job you could do with some slimming. And keep this refrain, it's fun in your brain. The fight is an error for women. So reach up your gown and bring it down. To the job you could do with some slimming. And keep this refrain, it's fun in your brain. And the fight is a care of the women. I'll dance forever, never will I try to wade our champions here. For theirs is courage, wisdom, beauty, fire, and make right all they dear.
Now, I am assured that those weapons are carried merely in the interest of public security.
There will be an amnesty, so that all weapons will be handed in. Hopefully, the men will realise that the only way to get their women back is to comply with our regulations. And that's when we can start talks.
You really have no idea just how complicated the situation here is, have you, Jane?
Pardon?
Lysistrata.
Thank you.
It has so many strands to it. There are so many unsettled scores, so many resentments between the rival gangs. And as you said yourself, there are so many business interests tied up in it as well.
Those businesses won't last long without their female staff. They'll soon be begging us to go back to our desks and to our beds. Listen, when you think of us tackling our troubles, think of your mother preparing a thick, warming stew to sustain her family. First of all, she collects all the vegetables from the garden. Then she washes them thoroughly, cleansing them of germs and impurities. When they are washed, she cuts out the lot, chops them into pieces, and throws them in the pot. Next, she takes the red meat, and she lies them on a slab. Then she slices off the fat with a sharp blade. All the rot, the fat, and the tough old beans are thrown away. But all the good bits go into the pot. Then she cooks the stew until the meat and vegetables are tender. And when her family gathers expectantly round the table and gulps the stew down hungrily, she can sit back, satisfied that her family have been well fed.
What are you talking about?
That is how we must approach our troubled Medway towns. We must cut out the rot, slice away the fat, peel off the tough old skin, and find the succulent new flesh underneath. All the good things we put into the pot, and we have cooked a dish that will sustain our community and keep it healthy. Oh, don't go on about succulent flesh, Liz. It's hard enough as it is.
Well, look, you'll never get the men to listen to you if they think you're going to dictate terms.
Look, I want harmony between men and women. All I'm trying to do is set the ball rolling. When you have listened to us, then perhaps we will listen to you.
That's enough. I put up with more than enough for today.
I don't like to worry, Your Majesty, or Your Highness, or whatever it is you like to be called, but you're looking rather pale. Ill, in fact, as if you could well be on your last leg. Sit here, sit down. Take the weight off your poor, tired feet. He's right. He's getting fainter and fainter. And oh, I can't even feel his pulse. It must be the weight of authority lying on his poor, tired shoulders.
If we called a doctor, it'd be too late. Even as we speak, he's turning into a skeleton, a corpse. It's only too much for him. Caring for the community, maintaining the moral fabric of society, representing good, honest values.
We are losing a respected politician, a pillar of society. Only last week, he unveiled a plaque commemorating 50 years of Raynham Amateur Chess Club. His favourite club, would somebody get me a
off, lads, and let the dance be brisk.
There's more to this than meets the eye, so it seems to me. The scum will surface by and by. Stinks of tyranny! Those talented girls are at their game and damn little doubt. Get those babes together, we'll kick them out!
Women, you should know your place. Go back to your husbands with good grace. How dare you tell us what to do? There's nothing we can learn from you. The truth that you keep conceit. It's a feminist conspiracy. We'll fight bitches to the end, and we fire our sex defect. I'll throw the bells in disgrace. Stand down while we sacrifice.
Right! You runt! You vanny mate! Look at me now! No reprobate!
Today's the day we made our stand. Look around on every hand. There's women devoted to the cause. We're sick of all these petty wars. We're Medway-born and Medway-bred, and we've sworn we'll not be led by men. Stop making trouble. You just make our misery double. Reports and figures have no weight.
Before too long, it's been too late.
To stop fear and hate upon our streets.
It's not the time to be discreet.
You see why I have a debt to pay. Politics is not for women, you say.
That's right.
Why not? What is it you insinuate? We pay our taxes to the state. We give more than you. See if I lie. What chance for our children before they die? You squander our money by writing reports, but we want action, not hot air and talk. Our kids have two choices these days. Don't deny it. Careers in mugging and carpet.
That's right.
So try it. The fighting must stop, but don't stand in our way. We'll use force if we have to, and so save the day.
Yes.
Watch out, lads. She's vicious, that one. Roll up your sleeves, we'll make them run. These birds, they just push their luck. We'd better act now or we're going to be stuck.
Polish up your steel toe caps, boys. We'll be heroes. When the battle has ceased and the war is won, we will now win. Let's get this job done.
If we let these women get their feet under the door, then peace in all our houses will be banished evermore.
They'll start making all the rules and kicking out the fuss. Just because they call them darling and their proper titles boss. They'll chain us to the kitchen sink with the kids under our feet. With endless coffee mornings to make our misery complete. We'll have to swap our last night out for the cow and the telly. Making sure we answer babies' cries and change the nappy smelly. And when we really had enough, on the floor, she'll be hungry morning dinner and a night of sex galore. I think it's time to seize them now. Show them who's on top. Your first old crow. Go tell the girls their action has to stop.
All the blame you've really made us mad. We'll give you such a dose of pain you'll wish you never had.
Put your hands to your heart, girls, and feel it beat beneath. We're women strong, and you will see our losses in our teeth.
You compact mate think you're the toughest in town.
But we
pussies know best and will never stand down. So with hissing and spitting, we'll send your fur flying. With claws out and teeth bare, you'll soon go home crying. Come on, boys, we're not impressed by macho putter thrust.
we want to build our lives on hope.
And peace along trust. There is no doubt will dampen your ardour.
My skin's going to shrivel up soon. I'll look like an old prune. Go on.
They can't keep their minds off it, Lil. I'm running out of ideas to keep them occupied.
Well, you're asking a lot of him, Lysistrata.
I know that, but it's going to be worth it in the end. I don't know why they can't concentrate on how much better it's going to be when it's all over.
They haven't all got your strength of mind. Sex is a powerful urge. They're bound to talk about it.
It's the atmosphere I can't stand. It's like being in a sauna without the steam. The air is thick with frustration. You can almost see it.
Some of them are getting itchy feet. Like birds in a cage they are, twittering away.
Well, think what it must be like for those men then.
Do you know, I sometimes think we're like sitting on top of a huge volcano. Any minute now, it's going to blow up. And when it does, it's going to take everything with it.
Oh, thanks for that, Lil.
Red hot lava is going to come spewing out, creeping into every crevice. And we're all going to drown in the heat of our own lust. Oh.
There speaks a frustrated woman. Come on, admit it. You're just as ripe for it as the rest of us. You put up a good front, Stratilis.
I don't mind admitting it, Lysistrata. I am chewing the carpet. I need sex. I always have. But I'm not making a song or dance about it. There's nothing like the feeling of a young man's skin, though, is there, Lysistrata?
Warm and smooth.
Strong limbs.
Wet kisses.
Sounds more like a dog than a man.
Passion takes over.
No matter where you are.
You feel released.
Totally free.
Speaking to each other in a different language.
Where's your favourite place to have sex then, Lysistrata?
In bed?
Oh, in bed? Is that the best you can manage?
Back of a car? On a beach once with a Spanish bloke. Gorgeous he was. Olive skin, blue eyes, curly hair. I don't recommend the beach though. In Spain, we had to queue up for a space. The whole beach was a mass of heaving bodies. Where have you done it then?
I can't say.
Why not?
Because you'd be shocked.
Oh, don't be such a silly cow.
In a skip.
Who with?
My husband. Before we were married.
I don't believe it. That is disgusting. It must have been filthy.
It's quite clean, actually. There's a mattress in the bottom. Here, we nicked it afterwards. It's quite private. Wasn't damp. No one could see us. I got in the skip. And then he got in the skip. And we started kissing. And passion consumed us.
Ooh. Wasn't it cold?
Nah. Lovely warm summer night. Afterwards we just lay there looking at the stars.
We looked at the stars. Me and my Spanish bloke. I couldn't understand a word he was saying. I didn't really care though.
It's not what they say, love. It's what they do with it that counts.
Yeah, it is.
It must be Lysistrata. 6 of us will go with you.
Why 6 of you?
Because otherwise it'll be all male. Doctors at the birth. It wouldn't be fair to be alone with them. No familiar faces. No.
Yeah, come here. Let's have a look. Come here. Oh, look. She's going to drop this baby any minute by the looks of it. Stratilis, you're in charge of this delivery.
No, we can manage.
Yeah.
She must go to the hospital.
Yeah.
If you don't let her go, she could die.
It'll be all your fault.
She'll die.
She won't die. Are you ready, Stratilis?
Yes.
Wait. Right, come on then, get her down. Get her down on her back.
You're not milking a cow.
Come on, get down. Get her down, that's it. Right. Now you want to get her right leg up first. Get her right leg up. Come on, get her there. Come on in. Higher than that. That's it. Right, up leg, left leg, up. That's it. Right now, apart. That's it. Get in there, Sophia. Get in there. Now, keep breathing.
One beautiful little baby.
Oh, hi, Orphan.
You have a look for yourself.
It's very quiet, isn't it? Very quiet, baby. Oh, my reading looks a bit like yours did.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got the same little bit of hair.
Oh.
Do you want to have a look?
Oh, yeah.
Do you? Go on in.
I just wanted to go to the hospital. Just to touch of those nails. Please, Nurse, I just want to sniff one. Sniff.
I know how much you want to run your fingers across a firm male chest, slide between the sheets, cover him with burning kisses, but you can't. Go out there and grab a man, and we'll never be taken seriously again.
Flipping hell.
We've got to stick together. The men will be led here by their sexual urges in the end. They'll soon be back, begging for a meeting, for a compromise. It's just a matter of time.
Once upon a time there was a wise young man who said, from winning and from marriage, he wrote he hunted hares with nets and had a faithful little hound. And hated girl so much she came back to his mighty ground, my boy. Came back to his mighty ground. He was truly wise, his lad, the winning through and through, and following his example, we detest the creatures to my boy. Detest the creatures to. Such hair upon the cross, you know. Superman and lots of it. And don't forget Rambo, my girls. Don't forget Rambo.
Cal, did you ever worry that your
Dionysius, not my husband.
Dionysius! Such a familiar name to us all. Yes, it's forever on your wife's mouth. On her lips. Whenever she peels a banana or chops a cucumber, she first gazes at it and whispers your name.
Really?
When we sit around to talk about our men and our love lives, she always says, the rest are nothing to my Dionysius. We know a lot about you. Every intimate detail.
Please just let her come down and talk to me. I can't live without her. My house is dark and cold, my bed is large and empty. I can't eat anything now, I can hardly walk, but I'm permanently rigid.
He doesn't love me. My husband doesn't love me. I love him madly, passionately, but he doesn't love me.
My really come down me.
You don't want me.
Look, you can see how much I want you.
Oh, you've got the baby with you. Is she alright? Have you been looking after her?
I have to get her up in the morning and I feed her, I change her, I take her to work with me, and then I have to do all the housework. And when I get home, I have to feed her and bathe her and put her to bed. And then I can't keep it up any longer. I want you to come home to me. At least come down and talk.
All right, I'll come down, but I need to talk to you.
Oh yes! Oh God! She's so beautiful and shapely. I can't get her out of my head. Hurry, Myrini! My beautiful Myrini! Come here, my darling!
My beautiful girl. How are you doing? Is Daddy having a hard time?
Bloody right
It looks serious, doesn't it? Now perhaps you'll realise why. Mummy's so furious when he phones me every afternoon at 3:30 from the office and says, "Sorry, love, did I wake you up?" Mummy's very busy, isn't she, little girl?
Myrini, why have you locked yourself up in there with those women? You're not like them, you love your husband and baby. You'd always be safe from me looking after you.
That's not the point, Dionysius. I can see what's wrong with the world, and if I want to, I can try to do something about it.
Yeah, but what about me?
Well, what about you? You can stand on your own 2 feet for once. Look after yourself. Don't you worry your pretty little head about me. Just concern yourself with looking after you and our baby.
What about making love, Myrini? It's more fun with two. Those other women up there, they're frigid. I know that, but you're not. We both know.
Just go and tell the local mafia what I said, that we want the fighting to stop, and I'll gladly leap into bed with you.
Shit, it's rude. You're in a bad way, son. Get up, will ya? Take the baby and take her home. Don't forget to feed him. Go on then, Rob. Oh, Myrini, my love. I know you want it. Have you been thinking about me, eh?
Of course I am.
Yeah, I know. It would be romantic though, wouldn't it? I want to know.
But I swore an oath over the gin and tonic.
Yeah, on my bit, you know.
Well, we're just going to do it here.
Yeah, why not?
Well, exposed.
No, Myrini, you'll be perfect. No one will know. It's been so hard.
Well, I can see that.
You know, not loving you so much, and not being able to hold you, or to. Oh, you don't know what it's like for a man.
Oh, is it so different from a man then? I've been cooped up in there, away from you, away from my baby. I need sex. I think about you just as much.
Well, why are you in there then?
Because it's important, Dionysius. I can see beyond the sex. There's more important things at stake than you. And you're down there.
But I love you.
Oh, I love you.
Well, give us a kiss then.
Why should I?
Myrini, don't be angry with with me?
Oh, it's important. You must understand, can't you?
I do.
Well, go and tell the men then.
I will. All you bloody women up there, I expect it's just on floor. Coffee morning, chatting away.
Oh, that's what you think. Women don't have important conversations. They don't talk about things like money, torture, revenge, weapons, porno videos.
Don't be angry with me, Irene. I didn't come here to argue.
Yeah, you shouldn't make me angry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Irene. Come on, my sweetheart. Come on, my little darling. Right, listen, we'll play a little game, shall we? Alrighty. Here we go then. A little game. This is it. Here we come. Come on. Right, last time now. Come on then. Come on. Here we go. A little bit that way. A little bit that way. And... Right. There's no more any... Let me show you how much I love you. Just here.
Well, you must remember to tell the men what I said.
Right, I promise. Come on.
You'll have to have a bed. You can't do it here on the damp ground.
Bed?
Well, catch all death, so go and get one.
Irene, the blood is surging through my vein. Well, where are we going to have a bed now?
I'll do it properly this time. I'll go and get one.
Well, remember when we first moved in together? We didn't need a bed then, anywhere would have done. On the wardrobe, on the television, in the bath, even in the back garden when it was dark. But now we could have a bed. Here you come then, eh? Hurry along in my belt. Come on, come on. Oh, just stick it.
No, just remember we're doing it on my terms this time.
Right.
No.
I'll just tell you. Do it together. Right. There we are. Hey. Here we go.
I don't like sheets like that. Sorry. I like nice and straight.
All right. I'll do this again. All right. Here we go then. And there it is. There's no stain, Irene. Oh, I've forgotten how beautiful you are.
Come and lie down.
I can't straighten myself out.
Well, you look perfectly straightened out to me. Go on, go stand over there and let me look at you. God, you're so handsome.
Shut up.
Do you know, every night I've dreamt about you. Every night I've tried to imagine our most intimate moments together.
What's that?
The sight of your little bottom.
Shut up, I'm on little bottom all the time.
Shower every morning. Oh, and the little things you like me to do to you.
What's that?
Come on. You know, like stroking your chest.
Yoink.
Making a little circle
mate.
Well, it will be spontaneous, but I want it to be romantic, like, not just a bit of rough and tumble.
I am boiling over with desire. Everywhere I go, I seem to see her in the distance running towards me. But now we've got her pillows. Bloody pillows. All right. Here we are then. Bloody pillows. You don't want it.
Do it.
You do it. Here we are.
That's better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Come on. Here we go. Well, do I bring out the beast in you?
No.
No.
No. You bring out a passion in you, not a beast.
No, do we?
Passion isn't a beast. Passion is a fruit or a flower, rich, ripe, and blooming.
Right, whatever you say, come on.
We've got blankets, haven't we?
No, haven't we? Come on.
No, we get cold.
All right, we're going to take all our clothes off.
No, but we've got to have one just in case someone comes past and we can hide underneath it. I won't be long, darling. Can you wait for me?
Here we are, then let's break into a chop, shall we? Here we come in, I'm as patient as I'll get, come on.
There we go.
In you jump, my little pal. Oh, you're looking so cute. Well, are you sure you've got everything you want?
Of course.
Oh my, it's been so long since I've got your body next to me.
Oh God! Oh God! Condoms!
Condoms? Well, what about them?
Have you got any?
Oh my God, condoms. I must have some.
Well, you have to get.
God, where from?
Well, from the women over there, they've got no use for them.
Well, those women.
Yeah, they're not monsters, they're just ordinary women like me.
It's not what I heard.
What have you heard?
You know, all sorts of rumours. It's a terrible story.
Like what?
Right, well, one paper said, right, that there was a food shortage in there, and the women were starving, and the this woman, she went outside and she grabbed the nearest man, she cut off his, you know what, and she ate it for breakfast. What? Yes?
Oh, that's a load of rubbish. Come on, what else?
Oh, you know, lesbian orgies, feminist conspiracies to enslave men, plans for a female dictatorship, attempted by long-term China sex changes and become men, no. That sort of stuff.
What? You believed it?
Well, no, I didn't believe it, really. I just... I'll go get the condoms. Hello? Hello? Can someone help me out there, please? Hello? Please help me out there.
Yes! Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to buy something from you.
What?
I'd like to buy some condoms, please.
Condoms! Lisa, I'll get our selection.
My little darling, I've got 'em. There ain't nothing gonna stop us now, my Reedy. Here I come. I'm sorry, my. When you make peace, we'll make love. I love you, my Reedy. Oh, Rob, tell me, Rob, can this wonderful lady, Annie, tell me, can this woeful laddie screw? Miss Whiplash, I need you to come and help me quick. Could I please hire a nurse? For my poor young orphan prick.
It's clear, my poor lad, that you're in a vanished way. And we pity you, my boy, over lack and welfare.
Oh, boys.
What heart, what soul, what bollocks could long endure this night? Having no one to screw in the middle of the night.
Excuse me, mate. Do you know where I can find the men from Chapman Raynham? I need to speak to them. Oh, it looks like you're in a bad way, old son. You know, if I was your secretary, I'd think you were pleased to see me. I've been sent by the men from Screw. Oh, not the lads from Screw. I don't know why they send you. There's a knife we've got hidden under there. What do you mean? Oh, don't turn away. I can see what it is. I'm surprised you're not wearing a raincoat like most of the other men. A raincoat? Oh, you can't buy them in the shops. They've sold out. The men are wearing them to hide their, you know, you do. Embarrassment! What are you talking about? Oh, come on, we're all in the same boat. I know what it is. I'm in the same boat. So I can see. Anyway, what is the situation in the Strood? The men round there don't stand for any nonsense. Complete cock up! I think that's the best way to describe it. The streets are silent and empty, even at weekends. In fact, it's quite eerie. What do the men say about these women? I bet they're quite furious, aren't they? At first they were angry, took to the streets again. For a while, it was so tense you could cut the air with a knife. Then the money stopped coming, and gradually the men stopped going out with their gangs. Money? What money? The money they were being paid to do jobs for people. And sometimes companies, trashing places, collecting debts, settling scores. You know what I mean. And do you know why the money stopped coming? No. As far as we were concerned, it was just payment for the jobs we needed. You don't bother to ask where the money comes from. So the Strood men have hardly noticed this sex strike then. What? I mean, it's more to do with money that they've stopped fighting than with the lack of... You must be joking! You haven't been to school lately, have you? There's men hobbling around the town, nearly been double with this number. All the Strood women have put keep out signs over their whatnots. They're all in league, demonstrating, holding rallies. They even had a sitting at a brothel. Oh, they're all in it together, you see, the women. You can't talk to them. They refuse to see reason. Women have no sense of logic. The Strood men have had enough. They want their women back, and they're very angry. I'm not surprised. Not with the women now, but with people like you who refuse to negotiate. They want to hold a conference so that each district can send a representative. Conference? You don't want to make yourself unpopular, do you? You already have a favourite half the local population. Like who? Shall I give you a clue? They got big, round, soft bubbles on the fronts of their bodies, and at the moment they're all in there. I still don't know what you mean. The women! Lack of sex has done your head in. I reckon there's a few women there who'd like to see you sprung up by the... Of course, I wanted to arrange a conference at the start of this crisis. But I anticipated a hostile reaction from the other men. Come along, young man. I shall arrange it immediately.
Bimbo, chick, bird, girly, mayonnaise, backlash, dragon, slash!
The trouble with you is that you think you can get along just fine without us.
We can.
You're trying to convince yourselves that you don't need us men anymore.
Is that what you fear? That we won't need you anymore?
No. No!
Put out your hand.
Go on. Why? For you to bite it?
We just want to go back to our lives and our homes. Put out your hand, you runt.
Then, the fighting has stopped. Isn't that what you wanted?
That is only the beginning.
We're waiting for the ambassador. Roll a slave in the rain.
What time I sign up here?
Bloody no.
There'll be one now.
Oh, hello. It's the representative from Waterslade. And it looks like he's got a pig pen down his trousers. Hello, that's all right.
I don't think I need answer that. You can see for yourselves how we are.
You're not wrong there. Looks like you're suffering from severe tension. Also looks like things are getting quite inflammatory.
You're not joking. All we want is a peaceful solution.
And look, lads, it's the lads from Reno. Looks like they've got severe back problems. Can't even stand up straight. Don't you notice how they wear their clothes a long way from their body?
Some
can you tell us where Lysistrata is? The point of collapse.
You're all suffering from the same old complaint. When does it get any worse than that? When you wake up in the small hours, in a sweat, totally paralysed.
It's all the time. It's killing us all. If we don't reach an agreement immediately, innocent sheep could be in danger.
Whoa! No! Don't do that! People might start getting confused. You'll punch someone's eye out with that!
Perhaps you're right. Coast back on, boys.
This is a serious predicament.
We have to find an answer immediately. Now, where is this woman we all come to see it? How dare she keep us waiting when she can see how much we're suffering?
But we're here to make peace.
And so are we, so are we. Perhaps we should ask her to come out here. She's the only one who can solve the problem.
Lysistrata, whatever it is, come out and put the suffering to an end.
To stop the with your newly opened eyes and wearing your brand new makeup. In the spirit of reconciliation, I want your guarantees that the fighting is over.
I hope it doesn't go on much longer. I don't think I can stand much more of this.
All territory claims must be handed back. From now on, all public houses will be open to anyone from any part of the Medway towns. The streets will belong to us all, including the women. From this moment onwards, we will walk wherever we like without fear.
It was the Chatham boys that marked out their territory first. They moved in without warning, policing in our own areas, and sending gangs out to claim more. Every week, a different pub was under their control.
In that case, they must withdraw their forces and hand it all back to the rest of us.
But it were the screwed lads being paid to threaten people. They were sneaking about in dark alleys, holding people back to their
We're sitting down now.
We love you.
Sit down. The blame is shared between you all. We've all heard the gruesome stories. We've read them in the papers. We dream them at night when we hear a creak downstairs and we reach for the carving knife. Or when someone in the family comes home late. Or when we're out in the car and we lock all the doors even though it's broad daylight. That's when the headlines flicker through our minds. That's when our palms sweat and our hearts stop. We know all about it.
Hey, did you see the bum on that? Taking water with that bum and dragged my eyes look like a person.
Mr. Shoulders, and I was tense.
The reconciliation documents, please. If you read through these, gentlemen, you will see the terms of our agreement. A fund is to be set up to rebuild the streets, clean up the damage, and help our young people find work. Local companies will make donations, and the fund will be managed by ourselves and a group of some male representatives.
Oh, I can't concentrate on anything but her. I'd say anything just for the chance to kiss her.
Let me illustrate some of the points raised. Here, we have the human body, representing the Medway towns. If we divide this body up and give out the parts to all those who want to claim it, then the body will die, and its parts will be useless. But if we all lay claim to the whole body and leave the parts where they are, then it will function and it will flourish as long as we take care of it. See what I mean?
Yeah!
Now, are you ready to sign?
Yeah!
We just want to leave in the bed with the women we love, Lysistrata. What's wrong with that?
Absolutely nothing. And as soon as you agree to our terms, then the reunion can begin. Of course, if you wish to have further discussions amongst yourselves, then we can postpone the happy event.
No, we all want the same thing.
Oh yes, we need an agreement now.
If our lives could be full of peace, good food, and good sex, what more could we want?
Oh, that's it exactly. I second that.
Right, well, sign on the dotted line, then we can all be happy.
with love and pride, and lead him to the feast, where we will discuss our agreements further. Tonight, the bedrooms of the Medway Tower